If you're confused with overemphasize with correct techniques during workout, watch this video until the end. Hi everyone, welcome back to Physio for All. Maybe you have heard too much from therapists, trainers, or other sport experts that do not round your back, keep your shoulder blades fully retracted, or tips like this. In this video, I'm going to clarify this for a squat and perhaps for other common movements in my next videos. But first, I suggest you to watch my previous video about pain-free squat, then come back here later. The first common tip in this movement is to not let your back round and keep it as straight as possible by pushing your buttock in backward. It's better to know that most of the studies which shows excessive disc pressure on nerve roots have been done on cadavers in labs and not on live bodies, whereas our body is not a rigid segment which allows just one directional movement, but a flexible structure which adapts with loads exerted on it. Even rounding your back in heavy loadings may be beneficial due to assist from passive structures like ligaments or joint capsules. So what should we do? I'll tell you now. Any human has its own variation in anatomical structures, and one prescription cannot be applied to whole population. One of these variations is the ratio of length of femur or thigh bone to total body length, which is expressed in percent. To calculate this, sit on a chair with heel on the ground. Then, with a tailoring meter, put one tail on the middle of your kneecap and the other tail on a bony prominence called greater trochanter, which is usually located around your pocket. Then divide the number to your total height in centimeters. Then multiply it to 100. The normal person must be around 26 or 27. But if you're more than this, then it's your normal anatomical adaptation to lean forward during deep squats. So it would be better to consider progressive overload and add an external support with a lifting belt like this, which should be wide enough in heavy movements like top sets, and not overengage yourself in rigid technical advices. Before next one, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fitness and self-treatment techniques. Second one is not let your knees cave in. Target muscles of squat are quadriceps, which are in front of the thigh, and glutes, which are located in the buttock. But it's totally fine to cave in your knees, especially with heavy weights, because another group of muscles called hip adductors, which are located in the inner thigh, come to assist movement in end range, and their force vector also pulls the knee and thigh inward, and that's the body's successful accommodation to take assist from other muscle groups in heavy movements. So don't worry about it and just take the tripod foot position by externally rotating your lower body in weight bearing position with keeping contact of your outer sole of feet to make a stable base of support, then perform the squat without any fear of movement. But last one is a bit different. Shifting hip when doing a squat is an unwanted compensatory movement which reveals unequal rotation range of motion or stability between two sides of hip joint, and may lead to low back pain or hip and knee dysfunction. So it requires a physiotherapist to accurately assess it. But the two sides of our body are not completely the same and symmetrical in position and movement based on lifestyle, right or left side dominancy, and many other interfering factors. So small shifts are negligible and may be corrected with airplane hip movement like this. Keep the tripod foot position, which I mentioned it earlier, lean forward, stand on one leg, and perform controlled small rotation of your hip joint. Then get back to the start position. Do this for both sides of your body in 3 sets of 10 repetitions. As I mentioned, a wiser option is to first get visited by a physical therapist. To summarize, the squat, even the deep one, is not only unharmful for your spine and knee, it also boosts resiliency and strength of it if done correctly.